What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're focusing on the verdict of Owen Farrell getting a 10-week ban, which was reduced to only 5 weeks, meaning he will miss the remainder of the Premiership and pretty much the Champions Cup unless Leinster make it to the final. Now outrage has been caused by this because there's a few things that are a little bit different from as far as when he's got his hearings. There's a few testimonials that are great and good, but don't really make sense to the current situation of the game in itself and the incident that happened this past weekend. Now, obviously, Owen Farrell did that massive tackle when Saracens played the London Wasps. It was illegal, it was red card worthy, it was ban worthy, and let's say it's not the first time. Now, the reason why it was reduced is because testimonials coming from his own coach who nominated him as captain, obviously Eddie Jones, had nice things to say about him. To me, Eddie Jones shouldn't be one. He's obviously going to give him a positive testimonial because he wants the guy to play, so he's ready for England, for the Six Nations. So I don't see the relevance there. Then there was a charity testimonial saying the good work he's done there, and that also seemed to give very good favour. But and don't get me wrong, charity work is phenomenal, people must do it, it's all for good causes, but what's that got to do with the situation at hand? If a person or a school kid or anyone gets disciplined, work or not, you're disciplined because of the offence. Yes, you will have people coming into your areas, coming to defend you, but obviously if you've done this thing a few times, I mean, surely a warning 10 weeks needs to kind of happen. I would have done 15 weeks and then given 5 off, and he still got 10 weeks at the end of the day. But there's a lot of outrage because of the type of tackle that Farrell did, and outrage because of his good behaviour. I mean, we can't forget what happened 2 years ago with Andre Estes. We can't forget what happened to the Wallaby. We can't forget what happened in previous instances for Saracens in England. We almost throwing that away, past offences that also weren't actually given cards, strangely enough, and we're not looking back. If you had to analyse Owen Farrell in a whole, and for those who are going to go at it because I'm going against him being an Englishman, it's got nothing to do with that. If you've watched me for a while, you'll know the respect I have for Owen Farrell, and I rate him highly, and I normally have him in nearly every single one of my World 15 teams because he's that damn good. But now I'm talking about the situation of his tackling. They say it's improving, but I mean he's pretty much taken this guy's season away. He's not going to finish off because he's already can't train for 2 weeks due to concussion. And I know he didn't, as soon as he did it, he acknowledged, shit, I've done something wrong and all that stuff. But he still went there. He still moved the arm across. And then there's guys saying he ducked. Ducked or not, but you got to also be prepared in the situation you're in. He's known for running and charging. He should do it differently. He should be able to know by now. And the coaches in Eddie Jones or John Mitchell for England or Saracens coach, I don't know why they aren't teaching this guy, because it's not the first time. And this was hectic. This was a serious tackle that almost ripped the head out of Farrell, out of the opponent. And I mean, it's just not right. Charlie could be really concussed. And I mean, these type of injuries can knock out careers. Pat Lambie's an example. Many others due to concussions where careers are ended earlier. And he's not got a slap on the wrist for this. And I think it's not good. Bank those good things for other types of things, but when we're relating to this type of offence where not only the people and the media, they are former England players, they're former England fans who were stating how bad this tackle was. And I mean, these are guys from their own country going at Farrell, and the fact that he's got, I mean, that many 5 weeks. Yes, he originally got 10, but it was reduced. It's still not good enough for me. He needs to be faced a little bit harder, and because of his charity events off field, shouldn't be coming into account for something that he's done on the field, where this isn't the first time where he's known for being an aggressive player. I I mean, there's videos all over on YouTube about him being like a thug as a player. And I just think it was poorly done from the board who were reviewing his campaign. Look, I don't want to see many players lose out on matches because of these type of instances. But when it gets to a serious offence like this, and you get a little bit of a slap on the wrist, go on, go do it again in 5 weeks' time. We're going to see it again. I'll put money on we will see this tackle again. Unless they physically teach him differently and change his game plan. Because it's not healthy, it's not good, and it's not good advertisement for the way a guy like him, who's a role model to so many people, an advertisement for that type of tackle. It's not good enough for me, and I think more should have been done. If we look at the comments, yes, there's the odd guys who are favourites of Farrell and say, oh, he ducked, oh, this and that. But for me, he could have ended this guy's career. He's definitely probably reduced it a bit, but something like that. And again, I know he acknowledged his fault. I know he regrets it, but he still did it. And the fact that say it wasn't intentional, but yet he's got that choking arm around him. Looks pretty intentional to me. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. That's what I do for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you real soon for another one. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.